Now, dear students, today we are going to discuss the concept of email marketing. Why email marketing is very important. What is the role of email marketing in digital marketing? How we can use email marketing. So let's start. So basically, if we are going to discuss about the basic of email marketing, then what is email marketing? So in simple words, we can say that email marketing is the act of sending a commercial message typically to a group of people using email. What it means? It means that the email marketing is the concept or is an art of in which we are going to sending a commercial message. Commercial message means that is related to our organization. That commercial message typically to a group of people. We are going to send that commercial message or commercial email to a group of people who are using email ID. So the first part or the most important part for the email marketing is that you have a proper email ID. Otherwise, you are not able to do email marketing. So without email ID, the email marketing cannot be done. Okay. So if we are going to discuss in broadly, then in its broadest sense, every email sent to a potential or current customer could be considered email marketing. It involves using email to send advertisement, request business, or solicit sales or donation. What it mean? It means that in the email marketing, we are going to send a advertisement or the commercial message of our company to the group of people. For which purpose we are going to send the email or commercial image for the purpose that we are going to request for the business, and also we want that our sale is going to be increased. So this is the main concept of email marketing. This is the basic of email marketing. So you can say that it is an art or act of sending a commercial message to a group of people who are having email ID. That is called a email marketing. After that, the so now we are going to discuss email marketing is the act of sending promotional messages to people in mass quantities. It typically is to generate sales or leads, and it may contain advertising. So basically, what is email marketing? So he says that email marketing is the act or an art of sending promotional message. What it means, you are sending a promotional message or advertisement message of your company to a group of people in mass quantities. Mass quantities mean to a group of large people, not one or two person, single or three person. You are going to send the people in mass quantities or in the huge quantities. That is called a email marketing. So it typically is to generate sales or leads, and it may contain advertising. So what it means that why you are sending email to the people, for which purpose you are sending it to generate sales. You want that the sale of your company or the sale of your product is going to be increased. So this is the main motive of the marketing, that you want that the sale of your company is going to be increased, and thus if the sale of your company is going to be increased, then also the profit of the organization will also be increased. So this is the main concept of the email marketing. It means that you are going to do email marketing for generate sales and leads, and it may contain advertising. So with the help of email marketing, you are going to advertise your company in front of the people. So this is the main concept of email marketing. After that, the next one is promoting a business by sending email and newsletter is what we call email marketing. Today's marketers need to do more with less. What it means? It means that you are going to promote your business with the help of email marketing. How? You are going to send an email or commercial email of your company, or the email which is regarding about your company. You are going to send the email to the people. So that this is called email marketing. So whenever you promote your business with the help of sending emails and newsletter is what we call email marketing. So the email which we send to a group of people is called a newsletter, is also called a newsletter. After that, the next one is they need to connect with their audience in a highly personalized way while staying on budget. Marketers who are good at email marketing can connect with their customer in a highly targeted way. They will be successful in delivering ROI and revenue back to the business. So what it means? It means that the email marketing is budget. It means that it is less expensive or it is cheaper as compared to other type of marketing. Either you are doing digital marketing with the help of social media marketing, like you are promoting your business with the help of Facebook, Instagram, or Google AdWord, any kind of any kind of advertisement platform you have used, you have to pay for that. But in the email marketing you have no need of paying the money. So that's why we are saying that email marketing is cheaper or in budget. Email marketing is cheaper as compared to other type of marketing. After that he says that marketers, the people or the business organization who are good at email marketing, who are excellent at email marketing, can connect with their customer in a highly targeted way. What it means that if we are able to learn the email marketing in a good way and we are going to expert in the email marketing, then with the help of that we are going to connect with our customer or we are going to hit our target customer. And this is the main motive in email marketing is sending commercial message to a list of contact who have given their express permission to receive email communication for you. After that, they will be successful in delivering ROI and revenue back to the business. And if you are able to connect with your customer in a good way, then what it means that the revenue, the profit of your organization or your business will be increased. And if the revenue will be increased, then it will be also good for your organization. So this is the main motive of the email marketing. So we can say that we are using email marketing to inform our contact, also drive the sales and build a community around your brand, like with the newsletter. The email which we are going to send in the email marketing is also called a newsletter. So this is the main motive of the email marketing. Email marketing is one of the important tool of the digital marketing. After that, email marketing is a very powerful marketing channel. But it means that it is very powerful marketing channel and also it is very cheap as compared to other. So email marketing also help us that our customer are going to be aware about our brand, our latest item which we are going to introduce, and also the marketing automation effort. So this is the main motive of the email marketing. So with the help of any type of marketing, we are going to aware the group of people about our brand, that which kind of product we are going to sell. Okay, because the marketing is very important. Without marketing you can do you can't do a proper business. So marketing plays an important role. So this is the figure shows that with the help of email marketing we are going to hit our target customer. What it means that in the email marketing, you know, that we are going to send commercial or professional message to a group of people who are having email ID. After that, what is the purpose of the email marketing? The group of people whom you are sending an email, with the help of that you are going to hit your target customer. What it means that you are going to hit your target customer. And if you are good in hit your target customer, and if you are able to hit your target customer, then what it means that you are going to generate a proper and good revenue. So this is the main concept of the email marketing. What it means that with the help of email marketing, we are hit our target customer. So this is the main motive of the email marketing. After that, the next one is, what is the need of an email marketing? There's a question which is come into your mind. If we have social media marketing and also lots of marketing techniques are available, then what is the need of email marketing? So email is a tool that nearly everyone uses today, and it continues to grow and be more prevalent in the lives of people around the world. So what he says that email is a tool. It is like a tool that you can use everybody, because in today's world everybody have contained email ID. In every organization people are using email to exchange the information. After that he says that email is a tool that nearly everyone uses today. So what it means that email is used by everyone in today. After that, and it continues to grow and be more prevalent in the lives of people around the world. And the next one is there are 3 times more email account than there are Facebook and Twitter account combined. So what it means? It means that if we combine or add the total account on the Facebook and Twitter, these are the two different social media platform, Facebook and Twitter. So he says that if we combine or add these two platform, for example, if you are going to add the account on the Facebook and the account on the Twitter with together, so what it means that the email account are getting more as compared to Facebook and Twitter account. So if we take example that if Facebook and Twitter combine 20 account, then there is a 40 email account. So that's why he says that there are 3 times more email account. So this is the main example that in email account are in very huge quantity. After that, the next one is many of the top marketers from some of the most successful companies across the world believe email is the number one channel for growing your business. So he says that because you know that Facebook and Twitter account combined, if we combine Facebook and Twitter account, at that time email account are 3 times more. So what it means that he says that if we if we talk about the big marketer or the big businessman, and he says that they believe that email is one of the number one channel for growing your business. If you want that you want to grow your business and you want that your organization will become a brand, then what you have to use, you have to use email marketing, because he says that with the help of email marketing you are able to grow your business in very short time. So this is one of the biggest advantages of email marketing. After that, now we are going to discuss about pros and cons of email marketing, basically advantages and disadvantages of email marketing. What is the advantages of email marketing? So the first advantage of the email marketing is email direct traffic to your website. What it means that with the help of email marketing, we are easily divert the traffic on our website. So this is the one of the biggest advantage, that with the help of email marketing we are easily hit the target audience. And if we are able to hit our target audience, then with the help of that we are going to increase the traffic website on our organization. After that, the next one is it is an easy way to reach mobile customers. So what it means that the people who are using mobile phone, for that people email marketing is very important and also crucial. So he says that it is an easy way to reach mobile customers. So the person who are having email, who are having mobile, for that customer we are easily going to hit the target audience. So this is. So he says that it is an effective way to keep customer informed. What it means that if we are doing email marketing, then it is an effective way as compared to other marketing techniques. The email marketing is an effective way to keep customer informed. But it means that you are going to update your customer time to time. So email marketing is one of the effective way. After that, the next one is it is easy to customize and integrate into other marketing tactics. Email marketing is inexpensive. So what he says that with the help of email marketing, you are going to integrate other type of marketing techniques. If you have if you know about other kind of marketing tactics, then you are also able to combine that kind of marketing tactics. And the last one is email marketing is inexpensive. What it means that email marketing is cost effective or cheaper as compared to other kind of marketing techniques. So this is all about advantages or pros of email marketing. After that, the next thing is we are going to discuss is disadvantages or cons of email marketing. So the first disadvantage of email marketing is too many email from various marketers. So the first one is we have received so many email from different type of marketers. So this is the main disadvantages. What it means that we are going to receive unnecessary message from many kind of people. Like if you can't subscribe any type of channel, then also you are able to receive the email from different kind of organization. So this is one of the main disadvantage of the email marketing. After that, the next one is spam filters catch bulk marketing emails. So he says that there is an option which come into your email account, that is spam filter. So if you are able to apply in the proper way, then the first advantage of it is that you are not able to receive unnecessary mail. So this is the con come in the email marketing tactics, that it means that if we are apply spam filter, then we are not able to receive the email marketing, not email that is related to your business. We are not able to receive that kind of email that is promotional email, or that the email that is sent by the company or organization to you. So this is one of the main disadvantage. After that, the next one is inconsistent update. But it means that we are not going to update time to time. So email marketing is not consistent in updation, so it is inconsistent. After that, the last one is unsubscribe button. Anyone can press it easily. But it means that if you are going to send, for example we have taken that if we are sending an email or commercial mail to some group of people, okay, then there is a button come on the email that you are also able to unsubscribe that. So if someone is pressing email on the unsubscribe button, then he or she will not be able to receive the email from your organization. So this is one of the main disadvantage of the email marketing. So this is all about pros and cons of email marketing. After that, the next one is email newsletter. So basically, I previously told you that in the email marketing, the email we have sent to the group of people is called not a email, is called a email newsletter. So email newsletter are a type of email that informs your audience of the latest news, tips, or updates about your product or company. So what he says that in the email newsletter, it is like a tool, or it is a type of email that inform the people that what what we are going to launch next, our latest news of the company. After that, the next one is tips, or after that, the new product we are going to launch. So this is the main concept of the email newsletter. After that, the next one is they are often used for a variety of purpose and they come in many different forms. So he says that email newsletter comes in a variety. It is not a one type of email newsletter. There is a lots of email newsletter will become, and you can use it according to your need. After that, the he says that it is depend on your purpose, that for which purpose you are going to use email newsletter. So it is up to you that which kind of purpose you are using email. So this is the main advantage of the email newsletter. After that, some are weekly digest of content, some are quarterly organization updates, and other promote new product. But there is no end to what you can include in a newsletter. So what he says that it is up to you. You can modify or update your newsletter, and you can also create a newsletter or email newsletter about your product in your own way. It is up to you that which kind of email newsletter you want to create and you want to send a group of people. After that, he says that you can customize that email newsletter according to you. With the help of email newsletter, what you have to do, you can promote your new product, then which of your product is going to new launch. After that, he says that there's a lots of type of email newsletter are available, and there's a no restriction that you can choose only this type of or particular type of email newsletter. You can choose it according to you. It is up to you that which type of email newsletter you can choose. So this is called email newsletter. So basically, in other words, if we're talking about email newsletter, so he says that email newsletter are the most common type of emails in email marketing. So what he says that email newsletter is basically a type in which we are using, or you can say that it is a tool in your hand. With the help of that tool, you are going to promote your business, and email marketing can be done with the help of email newsletter. After that, the next one is email newsletter structure. What is the structure of email newsletter? How it look like? What is the size? What are it design? How many colors are used? Which type of color you can choose it? So step by step we are going to discuss. So the first one is dimension. So set the size and dimension of your newsletter. So he says that before sending an email newsletter to a group of people, you have to design an email newsletter. So he says that first of all, you have to design a proper dimension. First of all, we have to set the size and dimension of our newsletter. After that, the next one is using a fixed width for the newsletter will prevent a horizontal scroll and smoother experience. So he says that we have to choose a fixed width for our newsletter. After that, the next one is newsletter can be either long or broad and not both. So he says that newsletter is basically either a long in shape or either in the broad, not both. After that, the next one is it makes reading the newsletter a tiresome process. The most preferred width for email newsletter is 550 to 600 pixel. So he says that the most preferred or the basic structure or the dimension of the email newsletter which is very popular is 550 to 600 pixel. It is the basic size or dimension of the email newsletter. After that, the next one is template. Decide on standardized template which reflect your brand identity and color palette. The important thing to keep in mind is that it should be attention grabbing without compromising on the newsletter readability. Keep your design ethos in mind and create a newsletter template that can encourage brand recall. So first of after discussion about template or dimension, the next step we have to discuss that template, that how our email newsletter will be look like. So he says that we have to choose the color palette or the color combination very carefully in our email newsletter. We have to choose the color according to the content of our business or content of our advertisement, because color plays an important role. You cannot choose a bad combination or wrong combination of a color in your email newsletter. After that, he says that the important thing to keep in mind is that it should be attention grabbing. So he says that the template or the look of the email newsletter is like that. It is going to grab the attention of the audience or grab the attention of the customer. So this is the main motive of the email newsletter. You have to design a proper template. After that, with without compromising on the newsletter readability. So he says that you can choose different type of color, and also you have to keep it attention grabbing, and also you have to keep this thing in your mind that the readability of the newsletter cannot be compromised. It is original, it is in the original form. After that, the next one is keep your design ethos in mind and create a newsletter template that can encourage your brand recall. So he says that you have to design an email newsletter to keep things in your mind, and also you have to remember that for which purpose you are going to create an email newsletter. So this is a main motive or the main thing or important thing you have to keep in your mind, that because you are going to recall, and with the help of email newsletter you are going to attract the group of people. So if you are able to hit the target or specific audience, at that condition the people are going to attract on your and attract to your business. So you have to create an email newsletter very choosily. After that, the next thing is header. So after discussion about dimension and template, the next thing is we have to create and choose an appropriate header. So he says that create the email header. So first of all, we have to create the email header. After that, the next thing is most companies follow a standard header for all their newsletter, which fixates on the company logo. So he says that most of the organization or many of the organization or business companies follow a proper standard header for all their newsletter. So he says that many organization or brand will use same newsletter or same header for their email newsletter, which fix it on the company logo. After that, the next thing is, so in the he says that in the newsletter, in the header of the newsletter, the logo or the design or the logo of the company will become. After that, the next thing is the first thing that your readers see in the header, and you want to put out the main message there. So he says that you have to place the logo of the company in the header, and also you have to put the main message in the header, that which type of message you are going to give your audience or to the or to your customer. So the main message will also come in your header. So the first thing which is come into your header is the logo of the company. After that, the main message, that which kind of email newsletter you have to choose. After that, the next thing is body. So every email newsletter serves a purpose to give weekly or monthly update to your subscriber. You don't want your newsletter to be cluttered. So keep your design and copy minimal. So he says that what is the purpose of email newsletter? The purpose is, you are, with the help of email newsletter, you are going to update your customer time to time. Either you are going to update him on the weekly basis or on the monthly basis or on the daily basis. It is up to your company and up to your organization policy, that in which kind of you are going to update your employees or your customer. So he says that the main motive of the email newsletter or the email marketing is, you are going to update your subscriber or update your customer. After that, the next thing is, you don't want your newsletter to be cluttered. So he says that you have to design your email newsletter in such a way that the email newsletter will be look attractive, and also you have no compromise with the readability. So he says that we have no need to create an email newsletter that is complex. We have to keep our email newsletter simple as possible. After that, so the keep your design and copy minimal. So he says that we have to create and choose the design according to the our need. After that, he says that we have to copy minimum. We cannot copy all the content of the email newsletter. We have to copy something from other kind of email newsletter. After that, the next thing is CTA. Ensure that every call to action button link be put in a way that stands out. Follow a visual hierarchy. It's an easy guide the attention of the subscriber to the CTA. So what is CTA? Basically, he says that it is a like a button or action which you want to perform. So in the CTA, it is up to you that which kind of button or which kind of function you want to choose. Either you can choose contact us function, and also you can choose call us function or sign up function. It is up to you that which kind of function you or button you can choose in your email newsletter. After that, he says that we have to follow a proper hierarchy, so that our the attention of our customer is going to be come on our newsletter. So after that, the next thing is footer, or wrap things up with a footer that links to your social profile, your company information, and a link to unsubscribe. This allows your subscriber to stay in touch with you and connect with you. So what is come in the footer? So in the footer, basically the social profile of our company, that in on which different platform the our company page will be present. Either there is a Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter page, or LinkedIn page. On which social platform or any social platform, if your company has been present, then you can choose it, then you can present it in the footer. So we have to keep all our social profile on the footer. After that, the information about our company, for example, the address of our company, the location of our company, we have to keep it in the footer. After that, we also have to give the unsubscribe button, that if the user press on the unsubscribe button, then he or she will not be able to receive an email from us. So this is the main motive of the footer. After that, the next thing is, this allows your subscriber to stay in touch with you and connect with you. He says that with the help of footer, we are going to allow our customer or allow our subscriber that they are going to stay in touch with us. They are going to take the update from us time to time. After that, with the help of that newsletter, we are going to connect our with our customer. So this is the main motive of our email newsletter. After that, the next thing is subject line. Whether someone open your newsletter or depend mostly on your subject line. Craft a subject line that captures the value proposition in the newsletter. So what he says that the subject line is very important, because I previously told you that either you are going traditional marketing or digital marketing, or you are doing online marketing or offline marketing. The content is very important. If you does not have a proper content or proper subject, then you are not able to do any type of marketing. So the content plays a very important role. So what he says that in the last, after the footer, the subject line will become. So the subject line is very important. Whether someone opens your newsletter or not depends mostly on your subject line. Craft a subject line that captures the value. What it means that we have to create, or we have to draw a subject line according to that, that is going to grab the attention of our customer. So we have to keep the subject line very carefully, because subject line plays an important role. Now we are going to discuss, or we are going to watch the basically a logo or a example of email newsletter. So this is the example of our newsletter. So this is our header part. So basically here, the logo of the organization will become, first of all, the logo of the organization will become. So basically this is the dimension of the email newsletter. Basically it is a 600 to 550 pixel. Okay, or 550 to 600 pixel. It is up to us that which kind of dimension we are going to use. After that, here the logo of the organization or brand will become, and this one is the header section. So what is in the header section? Because I previously told you that in the header section we are going to put the main message, that which type of product or which type of email newsletter we are going to send the people. In the header, the main message or the main motive of the email newsletter will become. After that, the next thing is body. In the body, I told you that in the body we have to decide that we are going to update our customer on which basis. Either we are going to update him on the weekly basis, or on the monthly basis, or on the daily basis. It is up to us that which kind of updation we are going to use. After that, we have to keep thing in mind that in the body section we have to keep the our email newsletter easy, not the complex. After that, we have to copy minimum. After that, the next thing is CTA button. It is up to us that which kind of CTA button we have to choose. Either we can use sign up, login, or contact us. It is up to you that which kind of CTA button we have to choose. So this is the proper or main structure of the email newsletter. After that, the next thing is additional banner. So here the banner will become, or the photo, or any kind of image that you are going to use. For example, you are going to launch a mobile. For example, you have a company that is LG, and you are going to launch a mobile on tomorrow. So here you can use the image of your mobile phone. So this is called additional banner. After that, here the most content more content will become. For example, you are going to here the subject line will become, you can write about your company, that which kind of company you have or which kind of product you are making. It is up to you. You can also add a extra CTA button here. After that, the last thing is footer. So because I previously told you that in the footer, what will become in the footer, we are going to place our social media link. Either you have a Facebook page, Twitter page, Google Plus page, Instagram page, or any kind of social media page or social media link you have, you can place it into the footer. Either you are preparing an email newsletter, or you are preparing a website. In the footer, in the footer section, what will become the address of the company, after that the social link of the company. So here you can place the address of your company, that at which location your organization or company will be located. You can also include the Google location of your company or organization. So this will become into our footer. After that, the next thing is digest. So what is digest? A digest email can come in many form, but at its most basic, a digest email is a summary email sent from an application on a regular schedule, usually daily or weekly. So he says that because you know that email marketing can be done in many forms, so he says that digest email come in many forms. That what it means, that the digest email can come in different type of form. Either it is any form, it is up to you that which kind of form you are using. So he says that, but it's most basic, a digest email is a summary email. So he says that the main motive of the digest email is you are going to send the summary email of your organization. That there's a specific application which is available for the digest email. You have to log in on that application, and after the login, you have to create and digest email and send it to the group of people. It is up to us that which kind of schedule we are using. We are going to send the digest on the daily basis or on the weekly basis. It is totally based to us, or totally up to us, that which kind of format we are use. After that, the next thing is an email that is generated automatically, which include all exchange email in a certain period of time, or when a certain number of news is reached. So he says that in the digest, what will become, the digest email is going to generate automatically. What is in the digest email? It include all kind of exchange email, the email which we are going to use for the exchange information between the group of people, will become in the digest. After that, in a certain period of time, for example, there is a certain period of time that we have to use to send the digest email. After that, we also have to keep in our mind that in which time period or in which number our digest email will be sent to the group of people. After that, the next thing is email digest take many shape, but its basic form is being a summary email sent from an application on a regular schedule, whether daily or weekly. So what he says that the shape of the digest email is many form. It is up to us that which kind of shape we are use. But he says that, but its basic form is being a summary email. I previously told you that the main motive of sending the digest email is you are going to send the summary email to the group of people, or you are going to send the summary email to your customer. After that, he says that basic form is we have to send the summary email from the application and on a regular schedule, whether daily or weekly. It is up to us or up to you that you are going to send the summary email on which basis. Either you are going to send it on the daily basis, and also you can send it on the weekly basis. It is totally up to us. After that, the next thing is dedicated email. So what is dedicated email? Basically, these are the type of email marketing. The first one is digest, second one is dedicated me email. After that, we are going to discuss sponsorship email, and the last one is transaction email. So basically, these are the different types of email marketing. So what is dedicated email? Dedicated email, also known as standalone email, contain information about just one offer. For instance, you can use a dedicated email to notify your target audience about a new white paper you have released, or invite them to attend an event that you are hosting. For example, What is dedicated email? So basically he says that in the dedicated email we are going to send only a just one offer. For example, there is a off come on the only one mobile. So for that we are going to send the dedicated email. So that kind of email is called dedicated email. So the single email is called dedicated email. After that, we can use dedicated email to target your target to notify our target audience about a new white paper. So what it means, that it means that we are using dedicated email for notify our target audience that we are going to release that kind of product on that date. For that purpose we are going to use the dedicated email, and you have released or invite them to attend an event that you are hosting. For example, for your Zoom meeting, I have sent a Zoom link to you before your class. For example, if your class is at 2:30 p.m., then I am going to send, then I have sent you the Zoom meeting link on the 2:25 p.m. So it is also called a dedicated email. If so, that kind of email link or Zoom meeting link are also called dedicated email. From this line you have clear that invite them to attend an event that you are hosting. For example, you are hosting, for example, Apple is going to launch a new product. For that purpose they are going to send the dedicated email to the group of people. So this is the main concept of the dedicated email. And the next one is lead nurturing. Lead nurturing introduces a tightly connected series of emails full of useful content with a coherent purpose. In this context, lead nurturing offers more advantage than just an individual email blast. So basically, he says that lead nurturing basically introduces a tightly connected series. In the lead nurturing, the email marketing will be tightly connected. In the lead nurturing, the useful content will be used. After that, he says that in the lead nurturing, the individual email blast will be used. After that, the next one is, let's look at some of the specific advantages of lead nurturing. First, it's timely. Studies show that email response rates decline over the lead age. So you need to reach out to your contact while they are fresh and actively engaged with your brand. Second, it's automated. So basically, he says that the first advantage of the lead nurturing is it's timely. So he says that there is a lots of studies will be happen or perform on the lead nurturing. So the first one is, in the lead nurturing, response rate decline over the lead age. And also we are need to reach our we are also need to reach our contact, which are, for example, for which customer are going to join new and which customer are old. It is possible with the help of lead nurturing, and also it is automated. The next one is sponsorship email. So what is in the sponsorship email? If you want to reach a totally new audience and generate net new leads, you might want to try sponsorship email. In sponsorship email, you pay for your inclusion of your copy in another vendor's newsletter or dedicated sent. So basically, what is in the sponsorship email? If we are going to send, he says that if you want to reach a totally new audience and generate net new leads, you might want to try sponsorship email. He says that if you are connect with the new audience or with the new customer, then you have to use the sponsorship email. So in the sponsorship email, you pay for inclusion of your copy. So he says that in the sponsorship email, we have to pay for the another vendor newsletter or dedicated sent. After that, the biggest advantage of sponsorship email is that they are highly targeted, enabling you to be specific in defining the segment you want to reach. So he says that one of the biggest and main advantage of the sponsorship email with the sponsorship email is that it is highly targeted. But it means that with the help of sponsorship email, we are going to hit our audience very easily. The sponsorship, the main motive of the sponsorship email is it is highly targeted. With the help of sponsorship email, we are going to hit our audience, and also we are able to divert that kind of traffic on our website. After that, the next one is this allows you to get granular in identifying the different characteristics of your target audience, number of employees, geographic location, their interest and challenges, etc. So he says that in the sponsorship email, we can also include different type of characteristics of our target audience, that how many employees are work in our company. After that, what is the location of our company, at which location or at which place our company will be located. And after that, the next one is their interest. For example, what is the interest of our company, and also what are the interest of our company's employee, and what is the new challenges that we are going to face, and also we have to keep that challenges solved. So this is the main motive of the sponsorship email. After that, the last one is transaction email. Basically, transaction email is both side email. For example, transaction email are the messages that get triggered by a specific action your contacts have taken, enabling them to complete that action. So he says that transaction email or transaction message are the message that are triggered by a specific action your contacts have taken. For example, someone is taken action, for that you have received an email. That kind of email are called transaction email. For instance, if you are signing up for a webinar, you will fill out a form and then receive a transactional email. Thank you, that provide you with the login information in order to join. So he says that the one of the basic example or one of the most useful example of the transaction email is, for example, he says that there is a webinar will happen in the specific organization, and you have sign up for that webinar. For example, you are sign up for a webinar, and after that, what is the next step? For example, you have to fill a form for that webinar, and you have filled that form, and after that you are going to send that form or send that email to a particular place or to the organization. After that, the next step is, or the next thing is, you have received a transactional, or you have received an email from that organization. The email is in any form, like they are going to thank you or they are going to congratulate you. It is up to that which kind of email you have received. So that kind of email is called a transactional email. After that, the next one is transactional email are also the messages you have received from e-commerce site like Amazon that confirm your order and give your shipment information and other details. So he says that one of the basic or biggest example of the transaction email is that, for example, you are doing shopping on the e-commerce website. It is any website, either it is Amazon or Flipkart or Zambong or Myntra. It is up to you that which kind of application you are used or e-commerce shopping website you have used. So basically he says that, for example, you have booked an order or you have booked an shoes from Amazon. After that, the next step what you have do, you are going to place order. So after placing your order and after clear all type of method or any kind of delivery or payment section, the next step is you have placed order. After that, you have received an email from the Amazon that the email is your order has been confirmed and your shipping ID is that, and you also received the email ID on this date. So this is called transactional email. After that, the last one is the biggest advantage of transactional email is that they enjoy a high click through rate. So he says that the one of the biggest and major advantage of the transactional email is that with the help of transactional email, we are going to enjoy a high click through rate. It is based on the CTR. So this is all about transactional email. So this is all about email marketing, that how our email marketing will be done. Now it's the time of poll. I am going to launch the first question of the poll. The first question of the poll in front of your screen now. The question is, which of the following comes under email marketing? The first one is email newsletter. Second one is lead nurturing. Third one is digest. And the last one is all of the above. All students have to answer the question. Okay. Last 10 seconds. The question is, which of the following comes under email marketing? The first option is email newsletter. Second one is lead nurturing. Third one is digest. And the last one is all of the above. All students have to answer the question. Last 5 seconds. Okay. Time up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to launch the second question of the poll. The second question of the poll in front of your screen now. The question is, which of the following is not an advantage of email newsletter? The first option is email newsletter spread your brand awareness. Second one is leverage the temporary content. Third one is freedom to include different types of content. And the last one is leverage the existing content. All students have to answer the question. You have 1 minute to answer the question. I'm going to repeat the question. The question is, which of the following is not an advantage of email marketing? The first one is email newsletter, spread your brand awareness. Second one is leverage the temporary content. Third one is freedom to include different types of content. And the last one is leverage the existing content. All students have to answer the question. Okay. Last 15 seconds. Last 15 seconds to answer the question. All students have to answer the question. Okay, last 5 seconds. Okay, time up. Now I'm going to launch the third question of the poll. The third question of the poll is, what technique is used by legitimate marketers to customize offering for specific customer? The first option is personalization. Third one is spamming. Fourth one is spoofing. And the last one is none of the above. I'm going to repeat the question. The question is, what technique is used by legitimate marketers to customize offering for specific customer? The first option is personalization. Second one is spamming. Third one is spoofing. And the last one is none of the above. You have 1 minute to answer the question. All students have to answer the question. The question is, what technique is used by legitimate marketers to customize offering for specific customers? The first one is personalization. Second one is spamming. Third one is spoofing. And the last one is none of the above. Last 15 seconds. Students, last 15 seconds to answer the question. All students have to answer the question. Okay, last 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Okay, time up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to launch the fourth question of the poll. The fourth question in your screen now. The question is, how important is the authentication process of email marketing? The first one is not important. Second one is can be skipped. Third one is very important. And the last one is depend on individual. I'm going to repeat the question. Total 1 minute you have to answer the question. The question is, how important is the authentication process in email marketing? The first one is important. not important. Second one is can be skipped. Third one is very important. And the last one is depend on individual. All students have to answer the question. Last 20 seconds. All students have to answer the question. Last 10 seconds. Okay, time up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to launch the last question of the poll, fifth question. The last question of the poll is in front of your screen. The question is, in which type of email campaign advertisement are sent to target group of customer? The first option is direct email marketing. Second one is indirect email marketing. Third one is spamming. And the last one is spoofing. All students have to answer the question. All students have to answer the question. The question is, in which type of email campaign advertisement are sent to target group of customer? The first one is direct email marketing. Second one is indirect email marketing. Third one is spamming. And the last one is spoofing. Okay, last 10 seconds. Time up. Thank you. Thank you so much. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.